Hi Sagittarius, my name is Bella and I'll be doing your spiritual slash storytime reading. So these are weekly, they're general, they may or may not resonate, and as always, you can reverse the role, whatever works best for you. These readings are here to help you work through something, realize something, whatever. So let's see what cards we can get for Sagittarius. What is the core of this situation that they find themselves in? Golden egg. Whoa, Sag. Also, happy birthday. As I'm filming this, it's your season. So if you are a spicy Sag, happy birthday. You're some of my favorite people. And I hope you have a wonderful birthday. So, golden egg being the center of the reading. Jesus Christ. Sag. I'm just feeling this one. There's something that you've been holding on to really tightly, and I'm almost hearing it. It's like you've locked it at the deepest place. It's the most, secluded place in your heart. No one will ever find it. This is your thing that you've locked up. Yeah, it just feels very borderline possessive, Sag, which is really funny because something I've learned from astrologers and personally just witnessing this is that Geminis and Sages, though you're mutable, though you seem to be some of the most freedom-loving signs, you guys can be very possessive in relationships. That's one thing I've noticed. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Some people really love that. A Scorpio would adore that, right? The intensity of it. But yeah, Sag, whatever it is, there's something that you hold on to really tightly. It's almost like no one can tell you anything about this, It's just the way it's coming through where people could be telling you like, oh, that's a purple egg, that's a pink egg. And you're like, fuck you, it's a golden egg and I know that and there's nothing you can say that's going to make me change my mind. So, whoop, right off the bat, Sag, very strong. So I don't know what this thing is. It could be a job, it could be a belief, it could be a person, as I said, multiple things. Let's see from the past where you're coming from. Lamb. Oh, wow, okay. So in the past, it was like, oh God, this is really sad. I'm just seeing a lamb crying. So I don't know if you didn't feel good enough, old enough perhaps, ready. There's just this feeling that I'm getting from the lamb crying is like you never thought it could be yours. You thought, well, that's for other people, but it's not for me. Or something like that, but at the same time, you're holding it so close to you. So almost like in the past, your fear of not having it is what... Do you get what I'm saying, Sag? I think if you're connecting with this reading, you totally understand. Almost the fear of not ever having it broke your heart. The thought that you might never actually get this golden egg or it might never happen put you into a state of just... There's no other way to say it, like sadness. And lambs are very sacrificial, so I don't know if you felt like you had to sacrifice yourself or this could be the way you're seeing the situation or the person. I don't know. There's just a sense of extreme sadness and sacrifice, really, and a deep belief of almost not being worthy. So what's that about? In the future, where are you heading to? Where is Sag heading to in the future? Owl. Okay, I love that for you guys. I think you're about to get some deep insight that is going to have you, I'm just hearing it, like spinning your head. The same way owls can turn their necks all the way around, you're going to be able to see behind yourself. So I don't know if I'm talking to a Sagittarius ascendant right now. You might be, or a Gemini ascendant, right? Because Sagittarius would be in the 7th house, or Gemini if you flip it. but it's almost like you're seeing a part of yourself that you've been blind to, right? Because when we're facing forward, our eyesight can only see what's in front of us. We can't see what's behind us. And in astrology, that's the way the descendant, so the seventh house, has been explained to me, right? It's a part of your personality that you can't see that other people can, which is why we normally attract partners from that house, right? Um, so this week, big insight, big turnaround, seeing something about yourself that I almost hear you saying, you're like, I didn't even know I was like that. Am I really like that? Oh my God. There's just this realization of, holy crap. Oh, I didn't, you're like, I didn't know. I'm just hearing that. You're like, I did not know. But now that you've seen it, it's that whole quote, I've peeped something I can't unsee. So let's see the subconscious of the situation. Hummingbird. So I think that you haven't been as happy. There's a clear understanding that whatever past situation you're coming out of was really emotional for you. And I think what's been missing is your joy. The hummingbird for me always talks about the joy center, the nectar, where we get our juice from, right? Where we get our power, energy. And it's really nice what's coming through. It's almost like this week, Sagittarius, someone is just putting their hand out for you. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, hummingbirds when they're collecting nectar, and then someone just puts their hand out and the hummingbird stops flying and they're still sucking the nectar. It's like that. If you felt like you've just been flying at hyperspeed, perhaps emotionally this was very charged for you. So it could have felt very similar, the way a heart beats, the same way a hummingbird's wings flap, right? That's the imagery that's coming through. Additionally, paired with golden egg, we are talking about the heart. This is the heart chakra card. So you're really finding that joy again. You're finding what really fulfills you, not in a superficial way, but in a real soulful way. Amazing. Let's see what's crowning the reading. One card, please. Camel. Okay. I think you're packing your bag, Sag. I think you are about to go on a journey that I'm hearing you've never been on before. A lot of moonlight, a lot of, right, moon, emotion. It almost feels like a revitalization of your own emotions, or perhaps the way you deal with them or interact with your own emotions. This card does talk about 2 years, so I want to say strap in for the long haul, Sag. Whatever happens this week is going to have long-term, effects on you. And I'm really hearing it now where, as I said for the Lamb card, it felt like you had to sacrifice yourself in a way, right? And with Camel, it does talk about, the lower vibrational side is when the resources run out. All the water it's been carrying on its back, it's been used, right? By other people, other things. So for this week, and in particular the next 2 years, you're really going to be learning how to fill your own cup, if you will, right? How to make sure that tank stays full and it doesn't go empty. A real coming back to heart, you might have felt very disconnected from your emotions for a while. Finally coming back to them, finally, as I said, 360-degree view, right? So whatever it is you've seen, whatever it is you've come to a realization of, now that you've seen it and you've learned from it, you're ready to move forward. And the journey that you're about to embark on, think about it. Camels traveling through the desert. The desert is one of the hardest landscapes to traverse. But if anyone could Sagittarius, it would be you, right? You're the traveler, of course, naturally. Naturally, of course, Sagittarius is off on an adventure. What else would come out for you guys? So, additionally, I do want to say this 2-year journey, it really does feel like a deep soul dive. So, as I said earlier, almost, you know, strap your backpack on, put on your shoes, lace them up real tight, and take the first step, because this feels very much so hero's journey. And in order to start the hero's journey, we got to take the first step. So thank you so much for listening, Sagittarius. I hope something resonated or helped with you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye there.